Good evening. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is good. Doing a live stream. We're going to be talking about this S25 Ultra and the giveaway situation with the battery drain test video that went live on the 25th of January and a giveaway that was meant to end on the 28th of February and have a winner, and why that giveaway didn't meet the requirements and why we won't be able to give away an S25 Ultra. So I'm not going to bury the lead. We will not be giving away an S25 Ultra. And I'm going to explain why and what my consensus is behind not giving away an S25 Ultra. And it's really just down to the fact that the video did not meet the requirements. And I'm going to pretty much show how previous videos performed and why the situation is just unfortunate. The situation is just unfortunate with just how things have been and how things are right now. So we're pretty much just gonna dive in. Gonna bring up previous. What do we have? We've got nice of you to explain, absolutely. Because most people leave it's fake because the goal was probably not met. Well, if the goal was not met, then it's not fake, is it? It just means the goal wasn't met. Because I participated 16 Pro Max and never said anything about it. I did. I was on Twitter and I did explain. Right. Go to studio mode. Scene selection. Just normal lover of tech. Apply. Chrome. Here we are. So this is where it all started for this particular situation, right? Battery drain test. And pretty much being clear on the guidelines, this is something that I put and stipulated from before. This video went live as of the 25th of January, 2025. And we're running it until the 28th of February. And what I basically said is nothing to do with views, but it was more for the organic likes and engagement for this video to hit 7K likes. I then actually reduced it and thought, you know what? Let's do it at 5K likes. If we could get 5K likes, this video and how everything works throughout the month, we will pretty much give away a brand new Galaxy S25 Ultra to one lucky winner. It's going to be a global giveaway. This is a giveaway out of pocket. And the video didn't hit the requirements. It's as simple as that. Right now, the video is on 2.4K likes. Don't worry about the views too much, right? And it just hasn't hit the requirements. Now, if you look at last year's one, and I'm going to show evidence of it to show why this giveaway is not fake. We go to last year. And we go to popular videos. This is last year's giveaway. For the S24 Ultra, this is last year's giveaway, right? This went live on the 21st of January, and I actually set the requirements much harder. Very similar. Did the giveaway for a month. I even said this video should hit 10K likes. This video actually hit 5.3K likes, right? And I actually made a leeway because the other videos that I did alongside this camera comparison in terms of the views and engagement did really well. So you can go into the comments and see that the winner is right here. I pinned the comment for the winner right here. I went through a very rigorous situation, and that particular winner, I verified that they were actually subscribed to the channel. They were a real person, and that winner actually got the S24 Ultra. Right here. Tagged right here. And this was for the S24 Ultra last year. So I just want to put that to bed, that last year, when I did this giveaway for the S24 Ultra, it was successful. Someone actually won it. So I want to put it out there that anyone that actually thought, oh, I've been doing fake giveaways, right? Do you and screw you, I guess, because I've got no reason to do that. No reason to do that. This is me spending money out of my own pocket to give back to my audience as of last year, because I know the fact that the value that I was bringing with doing camera comparisons that were an hour and 20 minutes long, having early access to the S24 Ultra before any person could buy it, and doing the most detailed camera comparisons, the most detailed battery drain tests, the most detailed charging test videos, the most detailed live stream reviews. I did so much to make sure that anyone that actually finds the S24 Ultra content that I have not only has a full detailed look of how the phone works, right? But also having a chance to maybe being of a chance to win one. And that's exactly what happened. Pinned comment right there in that video. There we are with the winner. And this was something that was also verified on Instagram as well. And I made exceptions on this particular video. Why? Because when we did things like the charging test for the S24 Ultra and also the battery drain test for the S24 Ultra, right? $5.3K likes. The engagement back to back was really good. So it was justified to be able to give that back. Off the success of that, this is where I thought, you know what, let's do this again. Because the motivation to grow organically in a meaningful way and also give back to my audience is something that just made a lot of sense. sorry. First. No. First. 25 first. Right? Let's go. The giveaway was global. Did I win? No. They all know your giveaway isn't fake. They all know. I did it again. I did explain why the last giveaway didn't make the requirements. Yes, Liam, what's good? Need a pan? Yes, it's all here that I'm talking about. I want all of that paneled up. Thanks for joining the stream, mate. Appreciate you, man. Follow the instructions, so feel free to send it my way. No pressure. Let's see what the court say. We all know that a giveaway is not fair. You've proved that before. Exactly. I've proved that many times. It's called shilling to get video views, so hopes people win something. If that's your opinion, that's your opinion. You don't have to participate. But to say I'm shilling for views, okay, you're entitled to that opinion. Nothing fake about this, man. Right, guys, put so much time. Exactly. Absolutely. I know your commitment. It's not fake. I entered the previous 3 giveaways. That's how you know. Exactly. So I want to show the back end to give you an idea of why and the reason behind why I wanted to do that giveaway. It's twofold, right? We're going to go to here, and I'm showing my back end to be very open and transparent, right? You can see the YouTube analytics here. This is from the 1st of January to the end of January 31st, 2024 last year. This is the same month that we did the S24 Ultra giveaway, right? Now, if you scroll down and you can see, in that whole calendar month was the first month my channel had ever did 1 million views, right? And 7,000 new subscribers joined the channel. And that's how much ad revenue was generated, right? Off the back of the camera comparison with the giveaway in there, the battery drain test with the giveaway promoted in there, the charging test with the giveaway promoted in there, the battery drain test where I tested the different resolutions promoted in there, right? Those 3 videos really carried weight. There were some other videos there, of course, right? There were of course some other videos. Let me disable the camera quickly. There were some other videos there that did well to help that month, like, you know, the battery drain test on the Pixel 8 with the S23 and iPhone 15, as well as the camera comparison with those 2 phones with the iPhone 15. But ultimately, the 3 main phones, the 3 main videos that really made sense for why I wanted people to have value with the S24 Ultra, the camera, the battery, the charging, and also the screen resolution testing, they all carried weight to give us the most successful month that we had. That money that was generated from ad revenue that you can see here, that's the money that I used to give back to you as my audience, because you showed love and value to the effort that I put in. I didn't take that money for myself. I took all that money that came and used it to pretty much buy a brand new S24 Ultra, give it to someone that won it, that followed the instructions in the video made the requirements and got there, right? See where I'm coming from my perspective. I do something like that, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm motivated now because 1, the main reason that we've done it is to grow organically and meaningfully with an incentive. Anyone that's gonna come here and act like I'm doing this content creation thing for the fun of it, where I don't care about growing, I don't care about having meaningful subscribers and a meaningful audience with me, you're absolutely out of your mind. No one does this at this stage and where I am with this much effort with the hopes of just not wanting to go to a meaningful place to make it worthwhile. So yes, if people are going to criticize me for doing a giveaway to incentivize growth on my channel, then put me away. I'm a criminal then. If I'm going to be called a criminal, right, to incentivize my audience in a meaningful way, knowing I'm putting blood, sweat, and tears into testing the battery, testing the charging, testing the camera, doing performance metrics, doing hours-long live streams, right? And I'm not going to toot my own horn in a sense, doing everything that I promise you are not going to find on many channels. You're just not going to, regardless of my channel size. You are not going to find someone that is putting that much effort into testing smartphones. Some you will do, but you won't find them doing it as rigorously, as quickly as I've been doing and I was doing at that time. You just won't. So if I'm incentivizing meaningful organic growth, I'm spending my own money out of pocket to then give back to one lucky person to win a brand new phone that they can use for 2 to 4 years, then call me a criminal. Wait, you've caught me. I'm farming for views and subscribers. Whoop-de-doo. But what you can't say is I'm running fake giveaways, because that particular month, given the channel the most successful views and the most successful subscribers growth, right? All of that money was put into a pot to give back to someone, and that person won it. And it's all on Instagram as well. The evidence is all on Instagram. Evidence is all over Twitter. Evidence is in the pinned comment of that video, right? I've now gone in motivated. And what I decided was that, okay, the 3 major product launches that happen within a year, within the 3 major brands that I cover, being Samsung, being Apple, and being Google, right? I'm going to use each of those sections to grow meaningfully. And when the growth happens and the ad revenue happens and the money that comes from that, I'm going to take that money, spend it on a brand new flagship phone and give it back to one lucky winner, if the video meets the requirements. So of course, we were going to run that again. This time, the next was Google. For some reason, Google decided last year, that their flagship phone was not going to be released in October. It was going to be released in August. So what did we do? We ran a giveaway again during the August period on the Pixel, right? I'm going to find that video, so bear with me, and I will address the comments. Yeah, found it. So this was the Pixel 9 Pro XL battery drain test. Did it against the iPhone 15 Pro Max, S25 Ultra, and the OnePlus 12. This went live on the 21st of August, 2024. We ran the giveaway up until the 25th of September. Again, 1 whole month. Same thing. This video, again, didn't do that well. 2.3K likes, and look at the views. Even if we take away the views, 2.3K likes. The video absolutely bombed and tanked. Absolutely bombed and tanked. Right? And I'm not gonna lie, it was disheartening to me because I could not understand why that video didn't do well. And I promoted it, not just with the battery test that you can see here. I promoted it with the speed test. I promoted it with the charging test. I promoted it with the camera comparison, right? So come this time of year, I've now got more videos that I'm doing to really push the success of this video. And this giveaway still didn't happen. I addressed this on Twitter and I pretty much explained why I couldn't give away the phone, because there was not enough revenue that was generated and it was not enough engagement. The video didn't even do 5K likes as a minimum to give me the push and incentive to do that. It didn't. And it sucked. It absolutely sucked. I didn't lose hope. I thought, you know what? Let's do something different, right? Let me get a sponsor aboard, because the next month we know iPhones are coming out. We've got 16 series to 16 Pro Max. I still have faith in what I'm producing, right? And I think, you know, doing a 16 Pro Max giveaway was still going to be something that was going to be much more successful. Maybe the Pixel just wasn't popular at the time. I reached out to a sponsor, one of my case sponsors who, you know, funny enough, just doesn't want to work with me anymore. because they feel like my views and engagement are just not good enough to warrant being worked with again, which is already a painful position to be in, right? I reached out to banks and I said to them that, look, so it's not out of pocket. Let's do this, right? Let's get you to sponsor this giveaway. Let's get you to sponsor this giveaway on one of the videos that you want. They decided they wanted a video on the speed test, right? So we did a video on the speed test with the giveaway, went live on the 28th of September, run it for a month until the 31st of October. And they had the requirements there. Video needs to at least hit 7K likes. If not 5K likes, banks will pay for that 16 Pro Max, send it to One Lucky Winner globally, happy days. That video needs to hit within that requirements. And guess what? This video did even worse. It didn't even do 1,000 likes. Now I'm trying to be clever with it to give it back. It did not even do 1,000 likes. The video barely scraped 5K views. So see where we've come from the S25 Ultra within the same year to the Pixel 9 Pro XL, now to the 16 Pro Max. The 16 Pro Max video does even worse. I'm distraught. I'm distraught not just because the videos in general are not doing well, but even me getting them sponsored, they're not garnishing the engagement to get people on board, right? Next, I'm going to hear people say, but your requirements are too high. Why 5K likes? Why 7K likes? Why 10K likes? And I explained this on my Instagram, but YouTube is where it was happening. So I'm going to explain it on YouTube. You go to our popular videos, right? And this is what I've built my reputation and channel on, because it's what I'm passionate about. It's what I love doing, but it's what I bring the most value to when it comes to the tech creator scene right now for consumer electronics, especially when it comes to smartphone tech. Smartphones are the biggest backbone to our channel. I love them. I've come from a sales and training telco background for telecommunications when it comes to smartphones. It's my world. I love them. However plateau they are. Big part of what I do. And as you can see, the most popular videos on the channel are the comparison videos, whether it be a camera, charging, camera, battery, right? These videos are the backbone of everything I do, right? This is our most popular video. And this is where the motivation came. This was the S23 Ultra launch. I went to San Francisco for that. This is Samsung's first in-person event after going virtual because of COVID-19 and lockdown. I had the pleasure of having the S23 Ultra early access. I started doing the camera comparison in San Francisco, finished it in London, got the camera comparison out. Then I wasn't even thinking about doing these type of things, right? My channel had about 25,000 subscribers then. This video did 500,000 views. And because of the views, the likes were 7.3K likes. That was the measurement benchmark. That, okay, the potential at that channel size when I had less than 30,000 subscribers for a comparison video to do more than 500,000 views, right? On top of our 4-way camera comparison. You're not going to find anyone that's comparing 4 flagship smartphones going for as long as an hour and 23 minutes. You're just not going to find it, right? Look at the comments, over 1,000 comments, and look at the likes. Over 5.5K likes, 5.6 on this. Then we go to our charging test video. Again, 5.5K likes. We then go to our battery test videos. This is another camera comparison one that we did. This even has higher, 7.8K likes. This was on a Pixel 8 Pro when it dropped on embargo day. So I'm looking at all of this as the measurement benchmark of My channel, in terms of organic engagement, has the capabilities of being able to hit no less than 5K likes of real organic engagement with no incentive. So with an incentive of giving someone an opportunity to win a brand new flagship phone, that means it should be easy for it to get there, or even more, so that the revenue organically is generated. You as my audience see value in the in-depth masterclass nature that I've approached for testing a camera, not just putting any cookie cutter stuff out there and cutting corners just for views. I'm pouring my blood, sweat, and tears and making sure that you know, if you're investing in these flagship phones, every nook and cranny is covered. Everything, every single shooter mode, everything, right? You know how the battery works, you know how the camera works, you know how the charger works, you know how the performance works. You know every single facet that you can know, so that if you're buying it yourself, you know what you're walking into. And if you're lucky enough, because we're running a giveaway and you win one, it was worthwhile. That's why I set the requirement for 5K likes. That's why I set the requirements for 7K likes. That's why I set the requirements for 10K likes, because it's about being ambitious, right? So if, again, I'm going to be a criminal for being ambitious with wanting likes that are realistic to how my channel was when it was smaller with no incentive, so now having an incentive of giving away a flagship phone that's going to come out of my pocket, call me a criminal. Because I can't control how YouTube wants and doesn't want to push videos that I'm pushing out there, regardless of how good I think it is. And what's heartbreaking for me at the moment is, honestly, it's a bit of a rant for just YouTube as a platform. I feel like I'm making the best videos I've made in forever, especially with the reintroduction of my cinematic videos, how I've elevated my battery drain test to the day in the life. You should go watch the S25 Ultra day in the life videos. It's barely scraping 5K views, right? I don't want this to be a sympathy rant. Listen, I'm still one of the lucky ones that gets to do this for a living and get some form of earning and living out of it, right? So I'm still one of the lucky ones. I get great opportunities with great brands that support what I do, that see value in what I bring beyond how sporadic my numbers and views have been recently. So I'm still one of the lucky ones. The main thing here is being called out for doing fake giveaways. And that is something that I just don't appreciate, I don't agree with, and I personally don't like. It's not my fault if you're not happy with the requirements. I've given a logical explanation in terms of how revenue is generated, why I was actually putting stipulations for 5K, 7K, 10K likes. It's not out of thin air. It's based on historical data. It's based on what I know potentially, how well these videos can do, how relevant these videos can do, and how, especially when it comes to Samsung, my fortunate ability to have early access to these flagship phones before anyone can buy them. And that's all I was doing, to have a meaningful way to incentivize real organic growth, real audiences that will come and not just stay on the channel, but have a reason to see the value in these videos and just be given a chance to give something back. It worked once and it's failed 3 times out of 4. What can I do? Well, unfortunately, the S25 Ultra giveaway did not meet the requirements. So I did not bury the lead at the beginning. I will not be giving away an S25 Ultra. And if you all want to think I've done it to kind of skew a form of engagement farming, subscriber farming, to bait and switch and not give back, no problem. You are happy to think that. And in fact, if you came on the channel and subscribed for that reason and you feel hard done, please unsubscribe, make my day and put me to rest. And I know that I don't have to worry of any guilt of trying to trick anyone, because that's not who I am. I've never been that person. I never will be. Right? So if that's the case, no problem. But it makes no financial sense that this video didn't do, none of the videos I did on the S25 Ultra, none of them, in my personal opinion, did anything to really, really garnish and show the ability for me to give this whole phone away. And it's heartbreaking for me. Look at my camera comparison that I did with Darius Tech. Barely got any views. Camera comparison, battery drain test, barely any views. The charging test did semi-decent. The cinematic review, barely any views. Barely scraped 6K. Didn't even do 10K views. And that's probably one of my best videos. Same for the day in the life video, same for the speed test, same for everything else. I'm in a very weird situation where the only part that I'm enjoying about doing content on my channel right now is when I'm actually doing it. The end results suck. Whether I incentivize a giveaway or not, the content's not being pushed. Is that my fault? It's not. Take that up with the YouTube gods and the algorithm gods that don't want to show value to channels like mine that are really, really putting effort in. Generally testing products, wanting to give back to the audience, and wants to be consistent and is really innovating and trying to showcase what is effectively smartphones that in a lot of ways they've plateaued. What's new about them? But my approach to them is still with an enthusiasm, which is my brand, in bringing enthusiasm to tech, to really showcase them in a way where I still feel there's value to bring it back. So that's me addressed it. I've addressed it, I've shown it, I've shown how it was successful with the S25 Ultra and how it fell flat with the Pixel 9 Pro XL, it fell flat with the 16 Pro Max, it's now falling flat again with the S25 Ultra. And I'm saying this now, I'm no longer doing giveaways out of my own pocket ever again. I'm just not doing it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. For the sake of my own peace of mind, my own reputation, and just my own conscience, when there's no reason why these videos and these giveaways shouldn't be doing well, I'm no longer doing them. The only time you'll see me do a giveaway in any capacity, if the brand in any particular way that I work with, Samsung, Google, whatever, if they are the ones going to facilitate for the giveaway unit, it's not out of my own pocket, and they are happy to put whatever requirements on there, no problem. And a perfect example is this. I just came back from MWC. A big shout out to Honor UK. They sponsored my trip to MWC. They're one of the brands that I work with that I really, really appreciate. Sponsored my trip to MWC. Had a great time there with all the things that they showcased with their alpha plan with 7 years of updates on their flagship phones and just the experience I had with the Honor Magic 7 Pro. The experience that I had, the day that I came back, they were so happy with my particular organic engagement. Go watch the Instagram stories. It's all there. They said to me that, hey, Ben, you know what? We had such a great time with your engagement, with what we did, everything related to Honor and our collaboration at MWC. Would you want to do a giveaway? Only catch is that giveaway has to go live on the 5th of March on the day that you've come back to the UK. My voice was gone. Go watch that video. Even with a lost voice, I still did. My voice is still not even 100%. I made sure that video was turned around, did it as a collaborative post with Honor UK. And their stipulation is the fact that, hey, they just need to follow your page, drop a comment about the Porsche Edition RSR Magic 7 Pro or Magic 7. And we'll give one away. It's worth £1,550. Only difference is it's only available in the UK. You're not going to be able to do it as a global giveaway. I'm following their rules on that one. I'm not pushing nothing against it. That's the rules. That's the stipulation. Those are the only times I'm going to be doing giveaways. When brands, awesome brands like Honor UK or whoever want to collaborate with me, they're happy to facilitate for the unit to be given away, and they put their requirements and their restrictions on what region is available, that's when I'm doing it. But me out of my own pocket, me doing a global giveaway where I'm going to spend my own money, go through the stress of logistics or transferring you the money to buy it yourself or giving you the cash equivalent, doing all of these things, I'm no longer doing it. For the sake of being trolled as someone that does fake giveaways, these videos are not doing well, and everything just tanking and bombing for no reason, I'm not stressing myself out to do it no more. So that's it. That is the drama and the issue addressed about my fake apparent giveaways for the S25 Ultra. I'm going to jump into the comments and see what's up. I actually trust your giveaways. I'm just playing devil's advocate. Cool, no problem. We tried to do a giveaway once on another channel. We fell short of 10K views on a giveaway video, and so we gave it away to someone, even though they never reached our goal. That's fine. If you can afford to do that, great. We thought it would be easy to get YouTube subs. That was not, and that was 3 years ago. But now it's almost impossible to get people to hit the sub button. Yeah. I commend you. Atticus, I appreciate it. Thank you. People want things for free and get mad when they don't get it. Overgrown brats, my personal opinion. You said it. The tech review channels are hard now because most tech review channels can't directly affect the sales numbers of the manufacturer anymore. Phone sales themselves, yeah. Plus, the market is saturated with everyone posting on YouTube now. There we go. The godfather of real reviews. I appreciate it. Listen, people like me, well, the algorithm is basically telling us you're a dying breed. No one cares how well you review these phones. Just no one cares. We're not going to push it. So what can I do? A humble suggestion, look into testing tech that markets outside of Europe. The thing is, listen, doing this, doing this is not an absolute science. A lot of what makes doing content creation authentic is reviewing things that you are passionate and love, right? There's a circular Venn diagram that pretty much goes, you go into content creation because you're passionate about it, right? Then you got to find a way to consistently do it over and over and over again without getting bored and tweaking it. And then you have to marry those two things into getting successful metrics in terms of results. Those are the three areas that you need to look at that need to overlap to make a successful content creation career. There's an asterisk that comes, and that is not burning out. That's the fourth area of being able to do it and not burning out. You can't just go into content creation and lie your way through it. Listen, if I got into this purely for the views and purely for the numbers and purely for the money, purely, I'm talking about that is the only motivating factor, I would have just been a finance channel. Finance channels on YouTube make the most amount of money. I would have just wormed my way into being a financial guru and done content around that if I really cared about that. You can't do that. You can't do that. So I appreciate the suggestion, but you can't just, as much as pivoting and doing other things is suggested, but you can't just fake your way into a different genre just to garnish more views and garnish more subscribers. You can't do that. It's just not authentic. Temi, much respect, brother. You can't change some people's perspective. I love and appreciate your effort. The sleepless nights. Trust me, the way I'm trying not to crash out right now, yeah, and bust out in tears because, bro, this I can't even cuss because my kids watch my stuff. Listen, I put blood, sweat, and tears into this. I'm telling you. Anyway, salute standing on principles. Thoroughly respect your response. Can you do a tech pod discussing how you see where tech trends? There's no point. Unless I'm going to do it with someone else, I'm not going to be doing it by myself. It's a podcast by myself. It's just doesn't make sense. Appreciate the super chat again, Temi, man. Love your content, bro. Surely I'm not the only one. Yeah, I hope so. Ben, I don't give a what anyone says. You're the GOAT of this for sure. I appreciate it, man. Technically T in the house. What's good, brother? I got that off I've got that off my chest, man. I got it off my chest. Man, I've never seen or heard of you before today. Somehow my YouTube presented this stream to me. Really? Look, you do you. Whatever you choose to do is nobody's business. People are just selfish. I appreciate that, man. It's so weird YouTube is recommending this particular stream. YouTube is just such a weird place, man. Yo, where's all this hate from? This hate is coming from people calling me, basically saying I'm doing fake giveaways. That's where it's all coming from, man. Apparently, I'm doing fake giveaways. Well, we're gonna hang about for a little bit, and then after that, we're done. We're done. So I appreciate everyone coming here, listening to my explainer. I hope the explainer, you know, is thorough enough. I believe it is, and I'm not gonna address this again. You can refer to this live stream. It's raw. It's unfiltered. You saw back-end analytics that I'm not really meant to even show. And I've given as much logical approach and conciseness to this issue. And I'm just going to put myself to rest. I'm not doing any more giveaways out of my own pocket. If brands that I work with want to facilitate to allow these giveaways, no problem. I will never go against the awesome brands that work with me that have the logistical power, the logistical pipeline, and the logistical infrastructure to get these expensive devices to anyone in whatever region that they want to do it, whether it's like, for example, me doing it with Honor for the Honor Magic 7 RSR Porsche Edition, where it's only in the UK. Whatever that particular brand can use their infrastructure and their facilities to facilitate for it, leverage my audience with theirs and their amazing products and services, no problem. Me, personally, out of my own pocket, you ain't seen me do no giveaways no more, period. If you don't like it, do you? Ignore the haters. It's very hard to when your reputation is being tarnished, you're being told that you're a fake giveaway guy and all this stuff. It's very hard to ignore them. I have to address it. I love your Samsung videos. Keep them coming, man. I appreciate it. Nah. It's not other creators. It's not other creators. It's just trolls in the comments and stuff, man. And unfortunately, out of the 4 giveaways that I've done out of my own pocket, the first one being the S24 Ultra last year, January, which was successful. The second one, which was the Pixel 9 Pro XL in August, which was unsuccessful. The third one, which was the 16 Pro Max in September, which was super unsuccessful. And then the more recent one, which is the S25 Ultra, which was unsuccessful. You know, I've had to address it. I've done it. Lord knows I've tried. Everything I've tried to incentivize real organic growth to get to 100,000 subscribers, reach that silver play button, get the plaque, put all the hard work that is into all the things that I do, you know, hasn't materialized. So I'm throwing in the towel when it comes to doing these incentivized growth metrics to give back to my audience. Well done to the S24 Ultra winner. You showed on stories, you showed on Twitter that this is a phone that has really blessed you and really helped over the year that you've had it. I'm glad you've won it and I'm glad for the success, but me, I'm done. Crazy how stupid people get for free stuff, yep. People these days. Me that I spent my own £1,250 out of my own pocket to give to someone. I'm being told I do fake giveaways. It's funny, man. I saw the comment of fake giveaway, but ignored. Anyway, people, man, I need to have dinner. I'm hungry. Man's got stuff to do. I've got things to really pattern up. I appreciate the patience. I appreciate the time. Have a great one. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for listening to me. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.